What's up, guys? AhhLenHD here, and welcome to episode 6 of Road to Manchester City. And I know some of you guys might not like this series, some of you might, but I'm really enjoying this series a lot, and that's why I'm uploading a lot of it. And a lot of it, I have so much footage and so many episodes of it ready for you guys, and I'll just keep on releasing them because you guys seem to like them a lot. But I do find EDIN DZEKO there for 1,000 by now, and I do put him on my watch list just in case I want to go back and revisit that. But I'm looking for a center defensive mid here to pair up with Barry, and I find him right here. Javi Garcia, one hell of a center defensive mid, really solid player. 80 overall rated. He's shiny, Spanish, in the right formation. He's just a really solid player for a center defensive mid. And I do have some true center defensive mids in my squad, and by that I mean they're center defensive mids by default, and they actually have matching work rates for center defensive midfielders, and I'm having a hard time talking today, but that's what I mean when I say true center defensive midfielders. Their work rates match accordingly for high defense and all that. But we pick up that EDIN DZEKO there for 1,000 coins and replace my main man Fall for another player that's similar to him, because DZEKO is 6'4", I believe, and he's amazing at heading and has a really good shot. Not the quickest guy, but he gets the job done without a doubt. We put him in that center forward position. He still gets 9 chemistry because of all the solid green links around him. And Nimley is paired up at striker, which is always amazing. We are very low on coins, so we might go play a match right here to boost it up a little bit. Wearing those yellow jerseys, I really need to get some new jerseys, but this guy's playing a 4-5-1. Pretty decent team, 93 chemistry. Some players are out of formation and position, but overall a pretty solid team. And right here, the guy gets fouled in the box, and I concede a penalty. And I was like, oh man, this is definitely not starting out good. I go right a little bit like always, and I do end up diving left because that's always what I do. And it sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't, but this time it did work. Went off the bar, barely saved that. Got really lucky. But Mowlin here, running, and has the little chip through ball, and nobody got to it. But what happens here? We get the little circle of death, as they call it, the little loading circle at the bottom, and EA totally butt rapes me right there. Disconnects at 0-0. No one takes a loss. I don't even lose a game. I still have 7 remaining. 1-1 and lost 2, so nothing has changed. So basically, I wasted like 5 minutes of my life doing that, and that was not very pleasant, but EA does that on occasion, and that's just something we have to deal with. Our right back did not have any more contracts left, so we did apply a bronze one for 5 more matches. Looking for another match right away because we didn't get to finish that last match, and I wanted to get at least one match in this episode done. And we do end up finding an opponent and sticking with those yellow jerseys that I desperately need to change. But another 4-5-1. But this team is much worse. There's almost no chemistry links. This guy has 47 chemistry with a manager in the right formation, which is really bad, to be honest. But right here, I do get the ball. DZEKO gets it, passes it to Nimley, and Nimley finishes that 9 times out of 10. He is a really great player. I never knew about him before I started this series, but I'm glad I did because he is such a great player. And EDIN DZEKO there, making it 2-0, doing exactly what I expect him to do, breaking loose and scoring. And a couple goals later, it's 4-0, and Javi Garcia scores his first goal for this team in the 77th minute. And the reason I skip over these goals, guys, is because some games, they're just too many goals, and it really gets boring watching all the clips. So I just get a couple goals, usually the first, some in the middle, and then the last goal, which is what I did there. And Javi Garcia making his debut and scoring for us, which is really great. And that gives us another 3 points. So we have 6 points in Division 1. One more game and we are promoted. And we have 2 wins and 2 losses in this division. Hopefully moving on, because it would be very sad to hold in Division 5. But that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, anything. Everything is appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.